Hello my fellow manhwa readers, this is the part 2 of Sweet and Spicy Manhwa Recommendation, which I will be featuring smut/matured genres. So, if you are below 18 years old, this video is not for you. But before that, please don't forget to click the subscribe button below. It helps me to be motivated to create more recommendations for you. Thank you so much for your support, and without further ado, let's get into the first one. The first one is called My Special Squishy Someone by Dasum. It is now completed with 30 chapters, and you can read it on its official website, Lezen. Sung Ha-eun is a nerdy-looking woman who desperately wants to be loved. Her boyfriend dumped her, calling her an unresponsive, dull woman and a dead fish. 2 years later, the company that she currently working went on a trip to an island, and many people were having a good time, especially the boys who were captivated to Ah-young's body. Compared to her bland appearance, Ah-young is quite popular among men because of her curvy figure and huge breasts. None of her male co-workers pay attention to her except Mr. Kim, who is usually nice to her. She eventually developed feelings for him and imagined he felt the same way, but when she saw Mr. Kim and Ah-young having sex in the girls' comfort room, she realized it was all in her imagination. Ha-eun rushes out, crying uncontrollably. She stares at the sea and considers suicide since she doesn't see the point to live. It was raining hard, and a massive wave slammed against the boat, pushing her to fall into the ocean. She passes out, and when she wakes up, she is in a cave with a mysterious being. The mysterious being promises to make her irresistible to men, and while its method is odd to say the least, but it does make her feel good. I liked how wholesome the story is and how it wasn't all about sex. It's weird, but I really enjoyed it. And if you're looking for a story with a supernatural genre with a little bit of spice, this is the story for you. The second one is called Love, Sex, Relationship by Kim In-jung. It is now completed with 31 chapters, and you can read it on its official website, Lezen. This story is about two former classmates meeting again and talking about their problems. In Season 1, it covers about the girl named Ji-won. She is known to be pure, that's why she's scared to tell her boyfriend when she wants to have sex. Ji-won is in a relationship with her boyfriend for 5 years. He is kind, gentle, thoughtful and caring, but something feels wrong. She wants to add spice to their relationship. It was hard for her to admit that she also likes having sex. It is because of her past about how the society that she lives in talk about sex naturally. For her, it is a topic you can't bring up casually. In Season 2, it covers about her friend named Hannah, who is more into flings but scared to be in a relationship. Her past relationships wasn't good. Hannah thinks that she was fat and ugly. When she was young, she works at a coffee shop and she spends her salary to get a plastic surgery. She is now known as a very beautiful, seductive author. Many men drools for her, but that's just it. No commitment, nothing at all, just pure sex. Not until she meets Young-min. He made her feel special and she eventually develops feelings for him, but she is still in denial because she is very scared to take risk. In this story, you can also encounter Ji-won and Hannah's misunderstandings in their friendship. Ji-won used to be popular at their school, but Hannah felt insecure and left out, so when they met again, Hannah wanted Ji-won to feel the same way she had before. Expect that this story will make you realize the importance of honesty in a relationship. Be it with your longtime boyfriend or your closest friend. It's a great story that I'm pretty sure you'll love. It's not just focusing on Ji-won and Hannah's relationship with their special someone, but also on their relationship as best friends. Maybe some of you can relate to the characters because of how realistic it is to life. Though the ending felt so unsatisfying, I want more chapters, but all in all I really enjoyed this one. So, if you are looking for smut but the story is pretty good, then this story is what you're looking for. The third one is called Summer Solstice Point by Yuju. It is now completed with 53 chapters, and you can read it on its official website, Lezon. Soha is a newly divorced 28-years-old lady who owns a cafe shop. She's very focused on her business, so she has no time for other things. Not until, one day, a pretty hot young man named Ji-hoon came to her shop and applied for a part-time job. During checking, Soha noticed that he is a nice person, so she accepts his application and he gets the job. Soha starts to notice that he is interested in her, and Ji-hoon on the other hand tried his best to flirt with her and get to know her. Soha didn't know what exactly would she feel, but since she wants to try something new and she is sexually attracted to Ji-hoon, she decided to have him as her sex partner. Of course Ji-hoon accepted it because he thinks that this might be a way to get her heart, plus he feels good too. Expect that most of the chapters consist of them doing it. Just like a typical story, Soha and Ji-hoon will encounter some obstacles in their relationship, like Soha's past with her ex-husband, their age gap, etc. She takes long to figure out her problems and she is kind of manipulating Ji-hoon, but she realized it after and avoided him. Well, I can say that this story seems so deep, but I actually enjoyed reading it and finished it in just one sitting. The fourth one is called What's Going On by Mingguk23. It's currently ongoing with 117 chapters, and you can read it on its official website Lezon. This story starts with our first MC's appearance named Daewon and Yeopyeol. They were friends since middle school and they are always glued to each other, not until Yeopyeol needs to serve in the military service for 2 years. Fast forward, Yeopyeol's military training was completed, and he met Daewon at school. He admires her beauty as he gazes at her. He has feelings for her, but he is afraid to confess it because they have been friends for so long. Moving forward, Daewon wanted to surprise Yeopyeol, so she bought a cake after her part-time job and chose to hide on his cabinet while waiting for him to return to his unit. While waiting for him, Daewon fell asleep, and when she wakes up, she heard Yeopyeol's voice, and to her surprise, she saw him doing something with his huge friend while moaning her name, and to make things more embarrassing, she slipped and fell outside her hiding place. What do you anticipate will happen next? Read it on Lezon to discover more. But before hopping in, another main couple named Jae and Bogum appears in the story. Jae enjoys having fun using her body. She frequently posts revealing photos of herself on her social media accounts. She enjoys having sex with a man she finds interesting, and many of them are attracted to her seductiveness. That is, until she met Bogum, who appears to be uninterested in her. She feels challenged, but she eventually develops something for him. Moreover, a third couple named Yeju and Sandy also appears in this story. Yeju was formerly a friend of Daewon's, but a rumor began to circulate on campus that Sandy and Daewon are dating and something happened with them. But in the present they cleared up the misunderstandings, and their relationship is doing well. This is one of my favorite smut webtoons. The plot is so good and the spicy scenes are very hot. I just love how the couples make love to each other, and I am hoping that the plot will not get any darker in season 2. I'm too invested in this, and I really feel my anxiety going up because of some dark past and current problems. Be prepared to be triggered and fall in love with the male leads. Give this story a shot and I promise it will not fail you. The last one is called Gwangon by Raya. It's currently ongoing with 13 chapters in Bumtoon. Kang Eun-woo is a beautiful lowly maid who becomes a court lady who's assigned to directly serve the king's family. At the palace, she is instructed to take over and help with cleaning water for His Majesty, the Crown Prince. She's amazed by his manly appearance, and when the Crown Prince called her, she didn't respond immediately as she is occupied with the thoughts of the Crown Prince, who saved the nation with his wild bloodshot eyes. He seems rude and the pail of water drenched her body as he scolded her. Fast forward, Eun-woo ordered by the queen to serve the Crown Prince in bed. Many maids are gossiping about how unfortunate she will become, because of how ruthless the Crown Prince acts in bed. Nevertheless, Eun-woo is still determined to serve him, connect with him and to give him something special, so even if she is a virgin, she obediently gives in, even it's so painful. You can expect that the spicy scenes presented to be extremely hot. The ML here has a trust issues and cold-hearted, but I guess it is connected to his past and the way he is being treated. As you can see, the FL here is very dedicated to her job as a court lady. She is passionate to serve the Crown Prince, because he used to be kind with her when they were a kid. Unfortunately, you'll be saddened on how she's being treated, but I'm looking forward for improvements, and I must say that this is gold, so give it a shot. That is all for the video. I hope you find something here that caught your attention. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye bye.